Today, we will discuss some topics that have been going on, such as No Savage speaks on Tyson Mall shooting, Jodie Boof buys first car off rap, and we will also get into Traphard Swagg gets caught lacking. The first topic we will get into is Jodie Boof buys first car off rap. Jodie Boof has been dropping a lot of music recently, and a few months back, he would drop a song at the same exact time as his arch enemy AC640. Jodie Boof would gain almost 250,000 views on his single called Fried, and AC would gain 100,000 views on his single called Hey Switch. Jodie Boof would recently post and celebrate his recent success in music by purchasing his first legit car off rap. The streets would believe that Jodie Boof is dumb for revealing his everyday car, and somebody would even say they've been seeing him around in that car for weeks. They would also pull up a few reports of stolen Acuras in the area and a post with the same exact car Jodie Boof posted, saying if anyone has seen this car to text them. Do you think Jodie Boof's first car was stolen, or was this just a coincidence? The streets would react to Jodie Boof's first car. For the next topic, we will discuss Traphard Swagg caught lacking. Recently, Traphard Swagg would be caught lacking inside a Chipotle around Saratoga, and a fan would get a few photos of the Maryland rapper's nappy head and champ swag. And the streets would say he looked like he waiting on one of his young joints to come through only for it to be a sting operation. Do you think Swagg was waiting for a young joint? Or did he just get done linking up with OG Rebo again around the toga? The streets would react to Traphard Swagg. And for the last topic, we will discuss No Savage Speaks on Mall Shooting. Recently, No Savage would go live on TikTok and speak on the Tyson Mall shooting situation. This would be his first time speaking on the situation since coming home, and in the live he would discuss a play-by-play on how the shooting went down and saying how the Simple City members in the mall said they had switches. Savage would respond to people saying he crashed out also. Do you think No Savage did the right thing in this situation?
Already, no, basically, nigga don't really want no smoke no more when that gun come out. I leave. I'm walking, I'm leaving. As I'm walking and leaving, a nigga, I don't know who the it was. All I know is a nigga come around the corner, two-handed, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I see. I look. I see that. I see that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I see it, so I'm like, oh. I'm like, that don't look right, you hear me? So, I look harder, and damn sure, that's what it was. So I got the blowing. Like, I got the blowing. Got the blowing. First of all, but we gonna get into people saying I crashed. So for all the people who said I crashed out, this for all the people who said No Savage crashed. If you was in the mall and you went to the mall with a female, not only a female, but a female you call little sis that you genuinely got love for. She knows she is. I love you to death. You know what it is with us. You know what it is. Congratulations on the baby, baby. So proud of you. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is with us. Got you forever. Just imagine somebody walking up to you and a female like that's like you and your little sister. You tight. So the first thing you tell them is, I'm tight, buddy, woo woo. And the next response is, oh, we got switches, or woo woo. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not faking. That response, that reply scared me. I'm telling you the truth. That response, oh, we got switches on us, because I ain't got no switch. I know what switches do. I know how switches sound, and I know what the they do. Ain't no ducking no switch up close, buddy. So I'm gonna tell you that right now. I got scared. Mari. I start clutching that pistol. I don't about nothing. You hear me? I ain't care about none of that. Nothing. I don't about nothing. I'm gonna tell you that right now, and I'm not capping nothing. Once I thought I was about to get hit with a switch, I ain't give a nothing. I promise you. You can throw all that out the window, you know what I mean? Okay, one thing about me, I promise you. You do that, I'ma get right as soon as you think that. You ain't doing that with me. No. No, that hurt. That shit hurt. You talking about? And just imagine a switch. That shit. Look at Savage, baby. Me getting hit by that. Boy, dead, boy. You know.
family and friends of 23-year-old rapper Noah Settles learned his fate.
You might remember him as the man who started shooting inside a busy Tyson's Corner Center on Father's Day last year. The Commonwealth says some shoppers are still too scared to return to the mall. Our Matthew Torres was there as prosecutors requested a sentence far beyond the guidelines.
Today, Noah Settles read a letter apologizing to everyone inside Tyson's Corner the day he fired those 3 gunshots. Even though no one was hurt because of disregard to human life, the prosecution says he deserved 15 years behind bars. Instead, a Fairfax County judge handed down the mandatory minimum sentence of 3 years. Relieved family and friends walked out cheering and singing.
I knew God was good. I knew justice was going to be served today.
Settles is a rapper known by his stage name No Savage. He was convicted for firing his gun inside Tyson's Corner Center on Father's Day last year, sending dozens of shoppers scrambling for safety. Settles apologized and referenced being a father to a 2-year-old boy who was in the courtroom, saying, quote, "I want to apologize to any child who experienced that."
He was wrong to carry the weapon into the mall. Our citizens have a right when they go to the mall to feel a certain level of security when you go to the mall. We understand that. They came there to antagonize Mr. Settles and attack him.
Authorities say he had a dispute with a rival gang known as White Shirts. They came up to him and recorded this video. Another camera angle captures a tussle as Settles is seen holding a gun. They dispersed, but moments later, one white shirt member began walking towards Settles with a gun right before shots rang out. His defense argues his client was first provoked and antagonized, saying, quote, "Noah panicked in a negative way."
The only thing Mr. Settles wanted to do was get out the mall. Use those 3 shots as a means to escape.
But prosecutors argued Settles had opportunities to exit if he was actually scared. The Commonwealth says we don't give someone a pass for not being able to aim. If anything he was in fear of was he didn't want to appear weak. Commonwealth attorney Steve Descano still believes the request for 15 years was appropriate.
Mr. Settles re-engaged a number of times when he easily could have disengaged. He made the conscious decision to pull the trigger multiple times.
Do you think he's remorseful?
I don't know. I would hope so.
And on top of his 3-year sentence, there is also a 5-year probation. On top of that, he is no longer allowed to step foot inside Tyson's Corner Center. In Fairfax, I'm Matthew Torres, WUSA 9.